there's only one way to get to that above. Did you not hear it?
I did. I really did. I didn't want to say that, you know. I proper heard it. And he said it whilst talking. He said it. He did it whilst talking. All three of us was just like, let that go, let that pass.
I said boom, boom, boom. Everybody say well.
Well,
I said boom, boom, boom. And everybody say well.
well.
That's a big tune, you know.
Big tune.
You know, I think as I've got older, there's some songs I think I like more now as that I'm a lot older than I cared about when they was out. So for example,
it was made for the older people.
no, like I'll tell you what's like, I really like listening to Black Eyed Peas at the moment, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's that song as it goes,
No, continue, more.
Me and Eddie were like,
No more. It's
but they got some bangers, you know?
speak from the soul.
Because in my head, I'm like, if I was to go to a concert now,
Yeah.
I've seen everyone I've wanted to see.
But you want
So
to
now I'm in a place where I'm like, I wouldn't mind. They got some bangers, you know? Bar Rumba, sound?
give it to me.
Yeah. You would have
said Bar Rumba.
You would have caught me on the dance floor. Bar Rumba, sound days.
Bar Rumba, you know.
Definitely, boy.
You know the thing about Rumba? Could you just walk in?
Bar Rumba.
I felt like, I'm trying to remember, like the clubs that, no, you could just walk in, but it was a lot easier. It didn't feel as, I feel like Bar Rumba wasn't.
Bar Rumba was one of the hardest to get into.
Nah, but it's true though. Like music over time, I love listening to old stuff because you didn't understand the words.
Oh
the
yeah,
lyrics.
yeah.
That's when you go, oh, this is why. This is
I
even why it was
love
big.
80s stuff. Anything from the 80s.
80s is good.
But I
music,
didn't know that the song, you know, Candy by Cameo.
Yes.
oh, it's about
cocaine.
cocaine, yeah.
Yeah.
I've also found that out.
now.
Yeah.
Look at us. Look at us.
feeling. You're like, oh, raw.
Like,
Because you know, like some
take it
songs,
in, sniff it.
Yeah.
Come on.
I've just listened to it.
Yeah.
But I've not really like deeped it. Do you know what I mean?
Lots of songs.
My eyes rolling.
Yeah.
Bro, it's actually mental because it is. But there's so many songs though, them lot used to say, them people were crazy. 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Them people were crazy anyway.
They were all on.
Because there's a particular song with Whitney Houston that she's singing about basically seeing someone who's already married. But she's like, I'm saving all my love for you. When I'm saving all my
I ain't deep
love
the lyrics
for
then.
you. So the lyrics, she's basically talking about like, I know you're with her, but you get me? I want you. You can have me too. Like kind of vibe.
Yeah, there's certain tracks,
she's singing
boy.
it so romantically as well. Nah, music
Who
is
was
a
I
good
listening to the other day? Michael Bolton.
thing. He's good.
He's got some.
He's got a raspy
Michael
voice.
Bolton's big still.
He's got a raspy voice.
Man, them used to beg for pum pum. That's what we missed,
They
bro.
got it though.
They got
No,
it.
they did get. But what
they
I'm
got
trying
it.
to say
They
is,
begged and they got it though.
it's just toxic R&B right now.
Yeah.
Like man, just talking about how they cheat on women, bro. But back in the day, man used
Ah,
to
they
be
don't care.
outside and beg.
Beg.
Give me
Remember
it.
this guy, they were singing in the rain. This guy was singing in the rain.
singing in the rain.
Usher was moonwalking. He was sliding across that pond.
Yeah.
Just, hey.
You know who's cold? Who I love listening to now as an older person? Stevie Wonder, man. Stevie
Oh,
Wonder's
yeah.
got some shit.
You would never, and also we would never had a chance.
I don't know that I love you. I don't know
Why is he doing the head with it?
that I do. You have to. With
have to.
Stevie, you have
You have
to.
to.
You have to do
It's
it,
a part
man.
of it. It's
My
a move.
Sherry
It's part of
Amore.
it.
My
Yeah.
Sherry Amore.
Yeah, Stevie is.
Yeah, but it's. I always feel like you do have to think back because a lot of these people we heard about, we were young, you know, so we didn't take it in. Music is best taken in when you're much older, bro. Like even go back to some Michael and really listen to some of his songs, and you're just like, what? Did you hear the story about? I think he was performing at Wembley Arena, and just before they had to meet the royal family, and he met Diana and Charles, yeah, and then got to Diana, you know, the queue. She's going through, and then Diana goes, "My favorite song is Diana, so I hope you'll perform it, Dirty Diana." But he had crossed it out the list, didn't it? He was like, "Oh no, it's out the list. I can't." She's like, "I need you to perform that," but I never did.
So take your weight off me.
Hey, listen,
Right.
Michael.
Dirty Diana.
Crazy, man.
See, Michael, just look at how he dressed. That confidence of the way them tight, very tight leather.
Loafers with white socks.
Loafers with white swinging trousers.
Yeah.
Bro, the trousers were swinging. Oh, Michael.
white
And he's got the
Loafers
shirt.
with white
He's got the white shirt, the blue shirt. And then he's got the hat. Michael was something else, bro.
Oh,
Man, what we
man.
doing? Did we even welcome the people?
This is actually a good segue into my first one. What I'm bringing to the
Bro,
table.
did we welcome? We didn't even say
you
hello.
intro?
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the
Oh, how
podcast.
rude.
You know what's going on.
You know what's
You've been here before.
If you
And if you haven't, welcome.
Yeah. This is the Man Like You podcast. I'm here with my brothers. You caught us at a time where we were just chatting nonsense and you were a fly on the wall, literally.
Yeah, man.
But this is a podcast where we just discuss a lot of things, but mainly what we brought to the table. And my name is Eddie Caddy.
My name is Mo Gilligan.
I'm Babatunde Aleshe.
Come on.
Come on.
So
What you
that
got?
leads me on straight. Great segue.
Yeah.
Who is a celebrity you've been in the same room with, but you couldn't bring yourself to talk to?
Bring yourself because you're shook.
A mixture.
You're nervous,
So, like,
shy, or just...
Shy, nervous, maybe their energy was off, or maybe you was just like, I just don't, like, this is my hero. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? How do I speak to this person? Do you know what I mean? And I say same room, it could
So you could know like that, yeah, you've seen them there.
corridor at the O2 works.
Yeah.
This guy.
Mama, what's your story?
This guy.
Mama, what's your story?
This
I want to know why
guy.
Mo's looking at you like that.
No. Yeah, he's talking about when I met Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
No.
Is that what you...
No, but I actually spoke to him.
Yeah, you did.
I spoke to him.
What
Great
was it
one.
like when you met Chris Rock though?
It was, you know what? It was busy back there. Backstage. It was a lot was going on, and I think he was overwhelmed with just how, because I don't think he expected us. So there was a lot of us backstage, and everyone was just like, hey, a lot was going on. I remember Busta Rhymes walked past, and I was just like, he is massive. Like he's tall, but hench as well. And then Dave Chappelle there, Kevin Hart somewhere like in the background. And then boom, you've got Chris Rock, and he was just Chris Rock is, you know, he kind of secluded himself from everybody. So I remember at one point it was just him by himself, and he was just looking around, and I was just like, just did that to him, and he was just like, you know, and this was I was just like, "Rah." The first time I met Mos Def, and this was when Mos Def was Mos Def. Like, you know, Umi Says just came out, and I remember I was in Iron Bar in Ladbroke Grove. And out of nowhere, my man just comes walking upstairs, and I was just like, in my mind, I'm like, wow, oh, that's Mos Def. What? Mos Def? What are you doing here? Kind of thing in my mind. But I could not bring myself to talk to him, just to even be like, yo, man, like your music, big up yourself. Short. I'm short, but he's shorter than I expected.
Yeah, expected, yeah.
You know?
Because a lot of the times you're shocked just because of the grandeur of the artist.
Of the
He's such
artist,
a
yeah.
massive artist.
Yeah, I couldn't bring myself to
I
speak
came
to
in
him.
and he went, raw. I said, how do I?
Anyone, I think,
Well, lift him up.
also, the first time I ever saw Davina McCall,
Okay.
I could not. I was just like, raw, there she is. Like, whoa. Yeah. And
Where was this?
I think we were on Television Centre. I think we were both,
Okay.
And I remember just seeing her, and I was just like, I should say something, just a little hello. But I was just like, nah, man, let me just chill out. Let me just, you know, compose myself and, you know, act like I, you know, belong here and stuff like that. So I didn't say nothing to her. But the second time I met her, out of it.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
I didn't stop hugging her. And then, you know what? It was so, I hugged her for so long. She was just like, I like hugging. And I could tell that was my cue for release me now.
Venus good people, those man.
Me
You know?
go.
Yeah,
It's
she's
very
good
good
people.
Yeah,
but don't, just
but
those two.
really, like, I don't think I've ever met Davina McCall, but I've heard really good things about her.
Oh, she's great.
Really, really good things. I once saw Dwight York and I just didn't know what to do, bro.
Wow.
But yeah, it was at the BBC. So I think he's probably going out there to do a punditry or something. But like, come in and he's there. I think they're signing him in, but he's there and really just walk over, innit? But I'm analysing everything, bro. I'm looking at his face. I'm thinking, catch him on the wrong day, can really embarrass me. I also can't trust myself to say the right thing, bro. It's that idea, because sometimes you could just, you'll go there, you start chatting nonsense. You and Andy, and maybe him and Andy just had an argument the night before. Now or it's never what it looked like. Do you know what I mean? But I saw him, and I'm watching every action, bro, and I'm trying to look for it in. And it just never felt right. And then he's walked past, innit? He's walked past, man. And I'm just like, raw. That's it, gone. Do you know what I mean? But then I met him again, but he was doing, it was I think it was a United event, but because he's an ambassador. So he was doing a talk, and at the end, he was just signing shirts. So he just signed the shirt, and then we took a picture. And I've got that picture, but we never spoke. Do you know what I mean? But like that time, I just remember him going, I'm going, I don't know, man. I felt like, Eddie, you're such a twat, bruv. Like, why would you not? You know them ones? And he walked past, but he looked like such a grand, like a big man, innit?
They have presence.
Yeah. That man have presence, bro. I was just like, it's
Is there any times when you're in the BBC and there's people in there who are like waiting, I don't know, and you got to record and you're like, all right.
No, what's it? Angie Stone. Angie Stone, and I'm talking, because she just passed, not long ago. I'm talking towards the end of last year, so she was already ill. You can see it. So I'm waiting to go into the studio, and I can't remember who was doing it, but someone's walking her out to go to the toilets, and I'm sitting outside, and I went, and we're just like, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like, whoa. And it was so overwhelming, but then seeing her in that position where she was just very frail, you can see she's older. I'm just like, oh man, this is not how I would have wanted to, God rest her soul. But it was just like, whoa. But then there's other times, like there's times when you walk past the studio and you lock eyes, innit? But I'll tell you, I'll tell you this one. I was pissed with Remy Bergs till today, because me and Remy, usually when she records that show on a Friday, we record at the same time. Bro, Jackie Chan, so he did the one show. So the one show is outside the building, but the glass did that. But then Breakfast, One Extra also got to meet, to interview Jackie Chan. I didn't know this. Really. I've seen it online that Remy interviewed Jackie Chan. And I just remember saying, I came in like an hour later or something. Jackie Chan was there. And she said he was so kind. He took pictures with everybody. I said, and the thing is, Mo, right now where Jackie Chan is, you're like, how many more films? Obviously he's gonna make, but how many times he's gonna do media run? Because then I think Chris Tucker surprised him on the one show. I think he walked in, something or something weird like that. But Jackie Chan was in, bro, that broke me. Like genuinely, and I remember, obviously it was in jest when I spoke to Remy, but I was like, you guys have ruined me. Like you have
No, that's once again.
Yeah, in the building.
Because there's always people. I remember once being in the BBC, and I'd done Twinbee's radio show. Yeah, he said, remember when he went from morning to evening?
Yeah, to evening. Yeah.
And I was waiting, and there's that kind of lobby room in like Radio One.
Radio One. Yeah.
Chilling in there, and I get in there, and it's me and who was it? She's Henrietta.
Okay.
Henry, who does I think she's on Kiss.
Kiss,
just before. So it was just like a talk about music and stuff. So we're sitting there. And then, like you can hear people there, but you haven't really acknowledged them. I look to the right, the whole Migos there, isn't it?
Yeah, see.
Wow.
And then Lil Yachty's there as well. And they're like, I'm talking like, you see where you are. So as you're just talking like, yeah. And then you're like, hey, that's the whole Migos there, bro. But like, it's like, I'm meant to be here too in this green room as well, isn't it? Bro, when I've clocked and looked, like, I don't want to make conversation, but you can't not, because they was talking about something, innit? As I've looked, I was like, I might try and jump in on this. When you do like it's like that when you travel to Paris. Yeah.
Did you?
No, I wanted to.
But you held it.
I've looked up. There's one security guard looking at me. He's looking at me and say, don't you dare, man. Don't you dare, man. I was like, allow me, man. Because in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to get involved, but I just want to say hi, innit? Like a little because this is when Bad and Bougie was like out, innit?
Wow.
So now I want to do the whole, hey, just want to say, man, like really like you lot stuff, red tear, innit?
Oh, bro.
And then me and Henry are looking at each other, but we both want to do the whole, I want to say hi too. But the security's like, don't you dare, man. You ain't saying hello to nobody, man. You better move, man. I was like, yeah. And then Twins like, yeah, come in, man. I was like, hey, but... And then I've done the whole like, all right, man, everyone's here today, innit? Yeah. Everyone's ain't gonna give me the intro? Oh. All right, couple of cans, you know this? All right.
No, those things are awkward, bro. Those things are awkward, bro. Like,
man.
Do you know what? when I did the Olympics, I used to host it during the men's basketball, so that was just like entertainment. One of my friends messaged me and goes, listen, I've got a friend who's in the stadium. So the idea was during the break, I could interview celebs in it, but also like you just give shout outs. Oh, this person in the building. So my friend messaged me and goes, listen, in the arena, there's a guy called Shaka Zulu's there. It's my friend. Just give him a shout out. And I was like, oh, who's that? He goes, oh, that's Ludacris' manager. So I've got, yeah, I'm definitely giving that shout out. So I've got, hey, we got Shaka Zulu in the building, da da da. And then she goes, actually, he's just said, like Lud is here with him now, and just give it. So I've gone,
Luda?
Yeah, they've got Lud in the building, and you can hear the audience. Like that was like the old London, the arena. What is it now? The arena now they play basketball. Yeah, I think it's Copper Box. So like they making noise. Cool. Afterwards, she's down gone, oh, Shaka wants to meet you, but like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna meet Luda. Get there, Luda's not there. Yeah, but it's just Shaka. Cool, we're good. We're talking. I said, how long are you guys in town for? He said, no, we're here like for a week or so, blah, blah. Let's link up. Lo and behold, he messaged me midweek, come through, go get to like a hotel near West. Bruv, in the car, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am practicing every conversation I'm going to have.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't look like, bro, come every script, I've written a script, I've written what Luda's gonna say, what I'm gonna say back, and then what he's gonna have every angle. Bro, we get there, it's come in, and he's met me at the hotel lobby, and it was really quiet, the hotel. And you know those hotels that you don't think it's a hotel, like El Score, it's just a building.
Yeah.
But it's very expensive.
Like you've never gone past it and thought it was a hotel. Until you get to real up your door, you're like, oh, this is a hotel this time.
I've come in there and it's quiet, and Luda's, and we'll walk through and I just see Luda sitting there. He's like this. And he's got, kidding not, he's got this, remember the Son of Mars Jordans? Yeah. Red and black. Brother, I'm wearing the exact same one, right? So I've seen it and I've gone in my head. I've gone, yes. That's my end.
Yeah.
Come in and goes, yo, Luda, this is Eddie, man. This is our guy. He goes, oh, yeah, remember? He's like, well done on the thing you did the other day. And I feel, yeah. He goes, thanks for the shout. I was like, thank you, bro. He goes, hey, look, Son of Mars. No?
That was it. That's all you needed.
Bruv.
Look at this guy.
I was so excited because I thought, this is our bond forever. This is my bestie now. He's gone, yeah. He put his head down, Mo, and went back on his conversation. And I knew at that very moment in time that Shaka is now thinking, how do I pull this boy away from this bro? Everything I said after that, I'm trying to say all time. Now I'm talking, Shaka's asking me, so what's happening tonight? What's going on? I think I messaged Napa, and then people are like, I really need you to come through for me. But like, I'm explaining everything to him by trying to bring Luda in. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, sure, yeah. And I'm like, yo, I said, what you? And I must have asked something dumb, like, are you linking up any artists, say like, Skepta or whatever? He's like, yeah, a couple of them. Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, Shaka goes, so yo, man, so let me know. That thing didn't last 25 minutes. So let me know what's happening tonight, my guy. But I think I spoke to one of the promoters, lined something up. I messaged Shaka. Shaka's like, yeah, we'll let you know. Never let me know. Oh, I stayed in touch with Shaka. I never met Luda again. Yeah. Because of Son of Mars, bruv. Stupid, bruv. Yeah. But it's awkward. It is, bro. What it is sometimes, look, people will feel like that meeting you. Do you know what I mean? But the reality of it, when you realize, because you've got an image of the person you've been seeing, they're just a normal human being. Yeah. You ain't got, like, just be cool, bro. But it's hard to
especially if you see someone from the TV.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I remember going to the NTAs. See the lady that played Janine, innit? So I was like, Janine. She said, sorry? I was like, I just really like your stuff, man. Big fan of EastEnders. All right, cool. I was so embarrassed.
Oh, mate.
I was so...
It's because you called her Janine, that's why.
Yeah. I know, I was she's like, so embarrassed,
this guy typecasted me. I'm trying to get that next role.
I'll tell you one time I was in the lift, though, with, what's his name? Is it Mike Myers? You know, he played Austin Powers.
Yeah. The guy said Mike Myers and then he said, okay.
No, because I always get mixed up with Michael Myers from the horror.
Oh, yeah, got you.
Brother, yeah, Mike. In fact, Austin Powers.
Yeah, he was in the lift one time. And you know, like, we're in the lift.
Is he short? Is he tiny?
He's quite a short guy, yeah. And we're in this lift. And you know, you're just like, you look mad familiar. It's one of those, and I'm like, and then I realized where I was in it. So it was at Madison Square Garden, innit? And then I'm like, yeah, you're my
You're
man.
my man.
You are. You are.
You're here. Wait.
And then no one's saying nothing in the lift, innit? And I was like, I just want to say something. I got to say something, bro. Like, there's a ton of films that I've watched, like Austin Powers. Do you know, you're talking, what's the Rock one?
Yeah.
There's that-
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World is the one.
Wayne's
Got Shrek as well.
Yeah.
But you know, you're just like,
Wayne's World.
well, what it is, I think if I would have
big
went in the
film.
lift and been like, and seen it straight away, but it's the, wait, hold on.
Yeah,
And then it's
yeah.
like, man. Now I'm like, So then, gone to the game and whatnot, and then leaving, he's back in the lift again. Leaving now,
That's
isn't it?
like,
Come
you
on
got
now.
to talk
Come
about
on now.
But now there's this thing. I'm like, is it him? I'm like, no, it is him. But you're like, I don't know. And it's until I left. So there's a back entrance of Madison Square Garden, and then like you got the autograph guys. Hey, Mike.
Yeah. And then,
But then I get it because at that point he just wants to leave.
He
innit?
wants to leave,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah. Tracy Morgan was there as well.
Tracy Morgan.
I was gonna say,
he
yeah.
pulled up with a crazy car, bro.
Yeah.
I think he had an SVJ. Oh my god, man. It was. I think it was like a burgundy red one. Yeah.
He comes across as a nice guy.
And there's me looking for my Uber.
It gets like that,
I
man.
think it's. Let's go this way.
I had the same type of experience with Gary Lineker. I was at a football award show, and me and my missus were just standing, because we've taken our pictures, and so we're just standing, and he is literally next to me, right next to me, and it's like, I'm like to my missus, this is Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
And she's just like, who's that? And I'm just like, don't worry about it. So I'm like, hey man, just what's going on? Are you all right? Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, how you doing? And I'm just like, he don't know who I am.
Is that in it? You bro, it's real.
I wanted to be like, oh yeah, I was in the jungle like in 2022. But bro, but yeah, even this is acknowledgement of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey Mo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mo. This jungle thing, yeah.
Bro, it's like, it wears out, bro.
As the years start going back, I'm like, I will point.
You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go, bro. But I'll tell you something. Alan Shearer walked into the room, and I'm obviously,
Yeah.
the presence that guy has.
Really?
Gee, I'm not even lying, bro. Wayne Rooney was there. Gary Lineker, like I told you, bare football players. And then when Alan walked in the room,
just like this.
everybody was just like, whoa,
Wow.
that's Shearer.
Love
Presence
that. I
on a
love that.
different level, bro.
Henri's got that. I've not
I can
met him.
imagine.
bro.
One time I was in where was we? Vietnam. I was in Vietnam. So we've all been like, let's get some food. So then
Wait. You were in Viet? I think, yeah, let's go. Okay,
No, because we filmed an episode of League of Their Own.
Oh,
innit?
got you.
So
like-
you're gonna like Vietnamese random coming out of his mouth. Like, you know, I was on China Airline. Go on, Mo. No, my brother, go on. Be you. Okay? Don't ever restrict. If you have ever been to Jupiter, bro, just tell us. We will not judge you. Continue.
We'll act like it's normal.
It's normal.
No, but what I was saying is that we were there and Micah obviously weren't doing his Champions League show.
Yeah.
So he's FaceTimed Thierry Henry
Yeah, see,
and was like, oh, what's up, man? How was it? You got Carragher on there, Kate as well. And then he's like, yeah. And I'm just like looking like this, innit? I'm like, and then he's like, yeah. You know, Mike is like, what's happening, Thierry? What's happening, mate? Yeah. What are you talking about? Like, he's all doing that, brother. So I'm eating the food and I'm like trying to do the whole like,
introduce me, bring me in.
Hey.
You know, leaning in slowly.
Yeah. So then he's like, he's turned the phone and he's talking to Henri and he's like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, man, I was with some of the guys now. Yeah. He goes, that's Mo. And I was like, yeah, cool, Thierry. Yeah. But obviously Thierry chatted to Mike already. He's like, yeah, cool. But the way I was like, you want to swing the phone back and
Let's continue
more.
Me and fan, like,
bro,
you know.
the way I was sitting is, no, that's it? All right, cool. But when I went to that basketball game the other day, the O2,
Yeah.
because he was like courtside, innit? And I was courtside, but the other side.
I get it.
So you're like,
Ran across.
so he's weirdly in my line of view, innit? So, you know, you're watching the game, you're like, yeah, good shot. You look, all right, cool. Ooh, 3-pointer. Hey! No, all right, cool. And then at one point I looked like someone, I think he was, who was it? Someone done like a crazy shot. And everyone's like, hey! It's like, all right, half time. Hey, he's not there. Where is he, bro? I've been trying to get eye contact, bro. And then he's at the other side, isn't it? I said,
but everybody sees so far-fetched, bro.
Has any of you ever fanned out on like a celebrity?
I've done a stupid thing. PFA Awards. Stupid, bro.
I want to hear this one.
Walked into the toilets and I'm literally pissing and I looked to my right, it's Ryan Giggs.
Wow.
And bruv, I probably missed once already. But bruv, I've looked, it's Ryan Giggs. I can't. It's Ryan Giggs, bro. And I'm like, and I literally, I don't know what possessed me. I was like, yo, Ryan. I just said, you're right, mate. And I went, picture. And the guy, and when picture came out my mouth, at that moment, I was like, Eddie, you are the stupidest child your parents have ever put to you. Because it's like, what you say? And then he goes, what now? Not now, mate. Like that. And I've gone, no, I don't. And then I thought, conversation, Ryan Giggs, he's thinking. And then I've gone, so me, now I'm trying to finish before him. So I can wait. So then he stood there. So then I've finished there. I've gone outside and I've waited, innit? And I think I'm not waiting outside the toilet for Ryan. This is stupid. I've gone to my boy, Ryan Giggs is in there, man. So I just had to wait. He's come out and you can see in his face, he anticipated that I'll be outside, innit? And he's come out and he's looked at me and he goes, yeah, never in the toilet. Yeah. Like that. And I've gone, I hear Ryan. He goes, come on, let's do it. And then we took the picture. But it was just like, I couldn't even enjoy it. I couldn't enjoy the picture.
I did that to Ian
but
Wright.
he was kind enough. But
No, not the same thing. Similar to Ian Wright.
Yeah.
So I had a shoot, but it was in the same studio that they do. What's that thing that they do on YouTube? Him, Gary Neville.
The overlap.
The overlap. Thank you. I'm filming an advert in another room, and then all I hear is some guy comes in. He's just like, "Oh man, I just see Ian Wright outside." What? What did you just say?
I hear it.
Yeah, Ian Wright. He's just gone into the toilets. Cut. I've gone out. I'm just like, I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. I understand this is your money. 1 second.
I respect
I've gone straight outside. In the toilet, I'm just waiting. I'm pacing up and down. I'm like, Ian Wright, are you mad? He comes out and I can see him like this. He's just like, yeah. You all right, mate? And I'm just like, Ian, I'm so sorry, but you are my idol. I'm so sorry. I love you, bro. Like, you're the reason why I support Arsenal. He's just like, all right, man. I'm just like, can I get a picture? He's just like, yeah. And he takes a picture of me. In the picture, you can see he's like,
yeah.
You can see in his face, he's just like, who is this crazy guy from? I had to, bro. That's the first.
He's a lovely man.
Have you met him since?
No, I've not been since, but what
He's
a
a
great
lovely.
guy. I've not been in the same.
He's a lovely. He's just
one of the
such
best.
a
One time he called me out, bruv. But we was at a box and everyone was like, what's happening, Ian? What's happening? All I heard is, Mo Gilligan. This guy. Love this guy.
Yeah. You want
like,
that?
Me?
What?
Me?
Bro.
He goes, come over here, man. I was like, hello, you're right here.
What? You did that calm, bro.
I was like, can I get, no, because I was shy, innit?
Of course.
And I was like, can I get a picture? He's like, yeah. Put his arm around me, that grinning teeth smile, innit? That every few months, I live that picture up in the story, you know?
What? Take it
Let
out.
the streets know, you know?
He's a lovely guy. He's Ian Wright's a lot. We did the Labyrinth walk, innit? The year I walked for Labyrinth.
Oh, yes.
with Rich
Yeah.
and that. And then they put this hair
afro.
on me, the
Yeah,
afro.
yeah.
So Ian was watching them doing it, bruv. He just kept laughing. Let me tell you one thing about, like, there's people that, like you say, you're a fan out of someone, yeah? Ian Wright is one of those people, no matter how many times you're around him, you go, it's almost like a reset every time I go, Ian Wright.
Ian Wright.
So it was just, even in that moment, I want him to laugh more because he's laughing. I'm like, I need you to laugh more. So I know it's Ian Wright laughing.
I tell you who's vibey though,
Yeah.
who's just quite close to Ian Wright, I would say, is Patrice Evra.
Oh, Patrice, absolutely, yeah. Met him recently.
He's a vibe, you know.
He's phenomenal.
He is so vibey. He's so funny, you know.
He's a nice guy.
I swear to you. And what you see is him, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a vibe. I remember I was chilling with him a little bit at like Soccer Aid. And then some of the things he says are so funny, man.
He's positive, isn't he?
Yeah, I really like Patrice. He's proper cool,
positive.
man.
I hold a bit of a grudge towards him when he was when he called Arsenal, that's a boys team. So
they're Netflix.
Yeah,
Netflix.
But I think for United,
still like,
Patrice is their Ian Wright. Does that make sense?
100%. I feel like
Not like legend status, because they got tons of legends. But I mean that, like, you just feel like he's your mate. Do you know what I mean? And for me, I leave the bias. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Him and Rio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, sorry. I just remembered one time when we went to a United game, I think it was United Arsenal. We went Old Trafford. And we're sitting in the director's box. I've turned
You guys
around.
have told me this before. It's still unbelievable to me.
I've turned around.
Do you know who was the name under my seat?
Yeah, go on.
It was the Glazers.
Remember? Yes, bro.
We kept being like, hey, look at the name.
It's the Glazers, bro.
It's the Glazers. We were in the box. We was in the box with tracksuits on, yeah? Not tracksuits, but like just hooded up, red tear. And then you got to be in a suit. And like people who are the fans are quite close. And they're like, what's happening, mate? Mo, look at me. What are you doing in here, mate? I'm like, I don't know either.
I don't know either. Brother, I've turned around. Beckham.
Yep.
Southgate.
Yep.
Fergie.
That's a lot.
Beckham is right behind me.
No, it was true.
Right behind me. And I'm
That's a lot, bro. Snap. See that?
That was Aston Villa. United game, wasn't it? Yeah.
I've gone back. Fergie's walked right past me, and I was scared. I'm like, I don't play football for this club.
I hear it. Oh my gosh.
My heart was beating. I'm like, bro, I'm shook.
That's
Brian Robson, all of them, man, were just there. Because then afterwards, like, you get like a little drink and red tear. But there was a part of me that was like, I don't think I'm meant to be here.
No,
but boy,
I'm meant to be at the game, but where we were sitting was insane.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
We should not have been there.
And because we got there late as well. So it's like, sorry, excuse me. Yes, everyone's like, who's that? And then people are like, Mo, you're looking, what are you doing here, mate? I'm like, I got a show tonight, innit? So watch some football, innit? Because I wanted to see Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I've always said I wanted to see him like live, innit?
That was
one of the reasons why I went. Because I was in Manchester and I seen the game, but yeah, that was like a
mental experience. Because when you told us where we were going, I was just like, all right, we're going. And then when we sat down, I was just like, hold on. Huh?
Bro, football, no one can, I would never apologize for finding out and coming across any footballer or being in a football situation. Because as a kid, you would never believe it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, like if I just bump into a footballer, I'm like, what? Ever. I would say it out loud. But anyways.
All right. Oh, this is a good one, actually. Even though it's mine, I don't know why I'm saying this is a good one. What's something you've had to unlearn as an adult?
Fantastic one there.
I've had to unlearn fear that a lot of the time that I think, bless my mum, but I feel like she put into me in terms of, no, don't do that, don't do this. Okay. Like, when becoming a comedian forced me to be very, very independent and very responsible.
Very quickly as well.
Very quickly.
Especially in your 20s as well.
Yeah, but my mum always had a fear of just like going out at late nights, like a crazy fear. And I remember telling my mum, I was just like, I could die in the house, Like,
No, because I said, woman, calm down.
Yeah, because it was too much. But that fear, like I said, bless her, but that fear kind of, it affects you a little bit because you go out at night and then you're frightened of everything. And I had to unlearn that very, very quickly, especially, I started doing comedy at 17. So by 19, it was just like, look, man, wherever I go, just be very streetwise, understand where I'm going before I, start to make my journey and everything like that. But that's a big thing for me because I don't think, unless you live with someone who has that fear, you don't know how it can actually affect you and be embedded in your psyche. I had to literally reverse that, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I've had to unlearn.
It's crazy. Rejection for me.
Ooh,
Rejection.
ooh.
You know what? It was, I think like growing up, just like primary school and secondary school sometimes, also not that sense of belonging.
Right.
Feeling that, it was always you always wanted to be a pick-me, but everybody did. You always wanted to be picked. Whether it was PE, whether it was after school we're doing this, whether it was the local estate we're doing that, or, we play this game, like the video game. You lot went to his house and I wasn't. But then you get to a stage where it's talking to girls. And girls just, the idea of them saying, or don't talk to me. Or they just walk past you like you are invisible. Like all that, yeah? But that you started to run away from that. So it's like, I'd rather not put myself in any situation where I feel rejected. But the older you get, it turns into other things. So it's like, even when it came to stand-up for a long time, it's like, I don't want to go perform at that show because the idea that I'm going to bomb is too much in that particular space. Or I don't want to apply for this particular thing.
Yeah.
Because they're most like, you go straight to rejection. And the feeling is it's more how you would feel. And not understanding, actually, when I got older, I've come to understand that rejection that's the brick. Like failure is the brick that builds to the next.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I'm over it. I don't think I'm way on the other side where I totally accept it. I think it's subconsciously, it really still sits there. The idea of failing. Do you know what I mean? But that comes from rejection. Like, and then going, there's only one way to get to that above. Did you not hear it?
I did. I really did. I didn't want to say that, you know. I proper heard it. And he said it whilst talking. He said it. He did it whilst talking. All three of us was just like, let that go, let that pass.
I heard it. It sounded like a little, some kind of
little frog.
It was so,
A little frog trapped in your throat or something.
Bro,
I heard it. But I was like, I don't know if you heard it.
bro,
But
you know the worst part is, it was so small but so loud. It was so quiet but so loud. And then all I thought, you know the only reason why I didn't move on? There's only one reason why I didn't move on. Mo's face.
No, that's what I was going to say. No, because both of us was like this. Like,
bro, Mo's
we just kept with it. We were like, yeah.
Mo's
just kept nodding.
See, Mo's bare existence is my kryptonite. Mo's bare existence in life is my kryptonite. so we have to understand. No, you hear me, Baba?
I hear you.
The fact that he exists and they gave him this face, I don't mind everything else. I don't
Because he
mind his
really
toes,
tried to let
his
it go.
knees. I don't even mind his chest.
I wasn't even going to say
Bro,
nothing. The maddest thing
I
is,
just want to replace his face. He's got his face.
We all heard it,
He went. I wanted to punch him in his throat. Because without that, I would have moved on.
You had to acknowledge it.
I had to, because what if I didn't? I would have finished. And Bo would have took.
I couldn't break your momentum.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I heard it and I was like, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
fake.
in fact, he was like you need to hear it. He goes, I burped, innit? Woo! Woo!
Failure.
Failure.
But yeah, no,
That's a good one.
it's
No, that
it's
rejection
failure,
one,
bro.
that rejection one is serious. Let him land. Let him have it.
Gelly, you need to make rules. You need to make rules of how much we can laugh after we moved on. Because this point here,
Nah, you
Sorry.
can't.
That was so funny, man.
I knew it was over. I knew it was over when
That
we were doing that.
I want to say something about that
yeah,
rejection
so
one
funny, man.
because you know what, like the rejection of like girls and stuff. You know, sometimes you'll be like, you know, them ones you'll be like to your brethren, hey, I'll talk to that girl for me.
Yeah.
And then your brethren will go do it, and then next week they're talking, and it's like, hey, what's going on over there?
No, bro.
They're getting close.
No, it's this. No, it's not that. It's this. This, yeah. So my brain. After that shake of the head,
That shake,
it's
man.
another 15 minutes.
Remember we
it's
used to
done.
do that as a year. Ask if she likes me. She likes me.
Yeah. Oh,
And then
mate.
say if she did, you start acting nonchalant. Yeah, she likes you.
Yeah. Then you see, because you got the power now.
Hello, you alright? Yeah.
Yeah. Amanda.
Because you got the power now.
Huh?
No, but it's for me. It's this literally that rejection is it's a crazy thing, bro. But it's having to unlearn it, get to a stage where you need to. There's no shortcuts.
No.
And I think that's the bit that still kind of annoys me a little bit. It's like I have to go through this.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
Every other way is cheating. Do you know what I mean? And now you have to
fact.
like just go in with a shield, bro. Yeah, mental.
I think for me, it's unlearning the black experience is just London, because I think growing up in London gives you the black experience, especially as a teenager, because that's your bubble. So it's like, oh, this is the black experience.
I got you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I've got you.
So it's only until I done comedy that I start going to like a Manchester, Birmingham, and everywhere else. But like definitely being on television and knowing it's just like, I'm not just talking
100%.
to London. I'm talking to a black guy in Oxford who is like, oh, Roll, I see you as me. I didn't grow up like in the ends like you lot. I actually grew up quite wealthy, but like I think it was unlearning like the black experience is also in, I don't know, in Belgium or Paris. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just like, oh, we have our thing here, got America there. and everything else was singular. But you're like, no, it's all the same. Like, and I think as I got older, it was unlearning that. And I think what helped with that the most was probably travel, you know?
Oh yeah.
I think travel and going to different places, but also places where I was like, oh right, like there's a black community
But
here.
you get shocked when you see certain black people how they are in certain areas.
Yeah.
Because remember, we always cuss Americans. We always go, Americans are so ignorant because they think. But actually, we are the same. To be fair.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You go to certain parts, you're like.
Yeah, they see like let's be honest.
You're expected to behave a certain way.
Yeah.
And then they're the total opposite, bruv.
But that's probably how people would like see us being like from London or whatever.
Exactly.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas it's until you're like, rah, there's a black community, I don't know, in Russia or
Have you seen the documentary?
Japan. Yeah, I watched that one recently. Yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Really
When
cool.
I went Berlin and I saw bare black people there, I was just like, I didn't even know. There's a proper black community.
But
I had no idea.
In a lot of countries, probably a lot more than us. In a weird, like people don't realize in terms of numbers, there's certain countries like it's a big number of people, and then it's like, and even with that, the idea of UK, I know growing up we always limited to London. When we say UK music, we think London. A lot of the time, UK rappers, we always think like, and you get to a stage where I remember when I started doing radio. Early on, it opened me up. It's like, you're not talking to London. Just remember that. You're talking to UK. So you got to like generalize a lot more. But like that idea of constant, even now, always having to remember because you see on podcasts, people talk about the state of the UK. A lot of the people are really talking about, the Londoners are talking about London. And that can really restrict how you even convey the message you're trying to convey.
100%.
Because then your facts aren't even right. You know what I mean?
And I think it was once I got a bit older, obviously, you know, you get more intelligent, but also like you it's like I was saying, going back to like traveling, you get to see and like, I think when I went to Australia and like, I know there's black people in Australia. Like it's not like I didn't know these things, but I guess it's the difference of like being there and someone being like, what's happening, mate? Mo Gilligan, what are you doing here, mate? I'm like, oh, right. Like, you got a full Australian accent. Like, but if I seen you in London, I'd walk past the street and be like, oh, he's probably from, I don't know. If someone was to say guess, he's like, he might be from South London. But I think it was like, had to definitely unlearn that because it's not the person who's like, well, I left this place and now I live in this place. So yes, let's say, I don't know, yes, I am Nigerian, but I live in Australia. But I think it was unlearning the fact that like, you know, when me and Jav went to this club and the black Australian guys come up to us and they're like, yeah, mate, I fucking watch Big Nasty Show, bro. Love what you're doing. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah. We're locked
like,
in.
And then, you know, this, I don't know where they're from. I think the guy was Sudanese actually.
There's a big community there. South Sudanese.
Yeah, so he was Sudanese. But it was just for me, just like, oh, raw, like my experience isn't just, do you know what I mean? Like Caribbean and African, if that makes sense, of what I know of my surroundings is the black experience in, I don't know, Australia or wherever else is in the world. So I think it was definitely unlearning that. One, it helped me write better as well. So it helped me write in so much of a broader space, but also realizing that there's someone that's seeking out what they want to hear from me.
Do you think,
know what I mean?
Do you write based on the common denominator? Do you know what I mean by that? So like how you've said it's helped you like write better. So you've gone, all right, if I'm writing like a joke about a black experience, do you then go, what is the thing that we all have in common? Does that make sense?
Sometimes, but it's a balance. I think knowing that I have to do this show in different places, it's like I've got to give you my lived experience and give you what that's like. But also, you sit there and being like, I don't know what that's like, but he's telling me, so I'm on board. So if you've never heard of a place called Forest Hill, you're like, I don't know this place. But the way he's telling me it, I know there's a place similar to like that. So I always try my best to like give the person who knows it, but also the person who doesn't, if that makes sense. So it's the balancing act of, you know, if I do a show in New York, I'm not gonna be like, like, good to be here, man. I was in Walgreens. The grocery stores here are different because they'd be looking at me like, you don't say grocery stores. You say food shops or, do you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna pander to an audience just so it makes them feel comfortable.
Speak like you. But
you know, I realize they want me to, like, we want you to sound like you. Do you know what I mean? We've come for you. It's the same way if we watch an American and like, yeah, man, crazy here, man. Like y'all got that oxtails. we'll be like, well, we call it oxtail, but where you are from, you don't call it oxtails. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it's definitely like the balancing act. Do you know what I mean? I think you do with comedy, but definitely I think unlearning that the black experience is singular. Do you know what I mean? Of like so many different, but also it's also like opening it up in a way where you're like, there's a rich black experience as well. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv.
And not to say that I'm only giving, you know, comedy or my thought processes to a poor black experience, but it's like there's some people's black experience is been from wealth.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So like when
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when you watch it and you see,
but definitely when
Carlton
when it comes to creating comedy, it's like, you know, you might like my comedy because you're like, oh yeah, like I didn't live there, but like I kind of do relate with that thing that you're saying. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't want to also leave someone out just because they grew up rich. Do you know what I'm saying?
Don't want to alienate. Yeah,
You know?
I think it's a skill that you constantly have to kind of just like grow, to be able to cut across and be universal. And like, of course, the bigger you get, the more like, you know, it's so funny because when I'd perform across like Africa, it was initially performing here and doing comedy from an African's point of view. I was very ignorant of how diverse Africa is. So I was doing it like the average African here. Everyone just, you know, no people weren't going Ghanaian, Nigerian, Congolese, they would just say African. So I went on that angle, but then I chose a generic accent, which was predominantly more West African. But then when I started going to Africa, I'm like, you go to Ghana, you try to do that, they're like, what's this? As an African or as a Nigerian or as a Kenyan? Then you start to learn, actually, I've got to be specific about who I'm talking about and how I'm talking about them. Do you know what I mean? And then you go to Kenya and they are so far removed. From bro, it's a whole African, different planet. Yeah. And you're busting that joke, they're looking at you like, shut up. It's quiet, because then you learn that, okay, cool. I've got to now be specific to how I'm talking about it, how they can understand what I'm saying. It's a constant learning, isn't it?
You've done a lot of comedy there. How do you find when you perform there?
Here's the thing. A lot of people think in Africa, they digest comedy differently. They don't. They're a comedy audience. You can just tell by seeing how creative Africans are when you go online, which is some of the random things they do with memes, innit? But I came to understand very quickly they're a lot more intelligent.
Very witty.
So I used to think I should be more action and just be, no, they're very witty, they think. Yeah. So, and then it depends on the country you're in as well. Certain countries, like Nigeria, the majority of the comics come through Pidgin English. Yeah. So really, if you come in as a comedian that's not really known and you just come like, I'm just gonna do what I'm doing, there's a chance that it will just be missed. Not because they don't understand, they understand, but they have been trained to listen. That's the genre, right? So then my whole angle was I had to come in and be pretty much like I'm Congolese and living in Britain, but also having the African experience in Britain. Do you know what I mean? And it's a thought process about also taking the piss of Nigeria. This is how I see Nigerians. Do you know what I mean? So, but then you go to Ghana and it's the same thing. You go, wow, these people really think about the joke. So I've got to be able to, once again, understand the locals, do my research and kind of give it back a little bit like that. But they understand. In South Africa, it is a comedy audience. I think South Africa is the one that represents the average comedy scene across the world. So like that's why Trevor Noah just went, because it will cut. The same thing I do here, I can do over there. I don't even have to think too much, but my story will cut. Just because of the understanding, they're a lot more connected to the Western side. But it's such a diverse place, bro. Such a diverse place. But I think like, what I mean by if you come in as someone that is not known is difficult. If you're known, say for example, someone in Uganda is watching a Mo special. Someone in South Africa is watching a Mo special. When you come, you can be more because you've done the work in that your work has gone ahead of you. Okay. Does that make sense? So when you come, they want it to be more. They want it to be more. Yeah. They want it to be more going, actually, honestly, also say, guys, first time I don't understand. You guys, this is what I thought. This is what I see. They want that. You know what I mean? It's interesting.
It's an adult one, man.
All right. Gentlemen, what is a word you use but don't really know the meaning of? But you try to impress the world, you're there, you cross your legs, and you've dropped it, and someone there is giving you the Mo look. you know you've said this word, but really, if you was put on the spot, you don't really know what it means.
What,
and
now? As in
bro,
now?
be transparent. So maybe now you're asking for help.
I don't use any words now that I don't know the meaning of. But I remember the first time, I heard the word lethargic. I did not know what it meant. So I'm using this word. I'm just inserting it into I'm talking to people. I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of lethargic. The way that people are looking at me like, what? And this was during when I was in drama school.
Right.
So I'm just hearing this word going around. I'm thinking lethargic. Okay, good. I did not do my research, so I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of lethargic the way you express that. The way people are looking at me.
It sounds right though.
Yeah, it sounds right. But the way people are looking at me, I can see them like, did he just say that word relating to
this thing
to Shakespeare? And he's saying that sounds like. And then I did my research on what it meant, and then I just stopped using that word. I was like, okay, it doesn't mean what I thought.
I can't think of a word top of my head.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will hear a word and just give myself a challenge. I just use it. Like I'll hear it and I'm like, ooh,
that's
like
a
that
nice
one.
word.
I want to use that. I don't know when I'm going to use it, but I'm just going to break out one day in conversation and it's just like, like soft launch.
Yeah.
You just soft launch it. You'd be like, yeah, man, well, this is the thing, man. When it comes to like, the world and anthropology, like it's always changing. Okay,
you see if it registers with people.
Yeah. You just soft launch it. Yeah.
Well, I did a hard launch with my one, but yeah, that's soft launch right there.
Hey, I'll tell you the reason why I brought this up here. I've heard it, and even now in 2026 with Beyonce's internet, people are still saying conversate. Yeah,
Conversate.
Bruv.
Let's conversate.
Yeah, let's. So
trying to hear it. When I hear it out loud now, I'm like, maybe I've used it.
Wait,
bro. So if you're having a conversation, instead of you're supposed to say, so we were conversing.
Yeah.
Let's say we were conversating. We were saying, let's conversate. Bruv, so many people still say conversate.
They say that?
Oh, and calmly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't look at me as if I knew any better up until maybe 5 years ago, maybe,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
But bro,
yeah.
I said conversate for most of my life because you heard it from so many people.
It don't sound wrong to me even when you say it now.
It doesn't. Yeah,
but also because it's such a sexy word, it sounds and it also let's conversate
about that,
bro. It's converse and for such and you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first found out, I went to that dictionary and looked for that word is not there. That word that word is not there. But it's an accepted word.
Yeah.
Because people that know it, you forget. I still sometimes go, conversate, and I have to let's rewind on that. Because you're thinking, whoever's in this room right now is now looking at me thinking, you think you're smart, but you're an absolute idiot. You're foolish.
Have you ever heard someone say a word and you look at them and you go,
Yes.
come on, man. I was speaking to someone, I can't remember, about a year or two ago, and they said, well, the plan is, to do a lot more, like philanthropy, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? Bruce Wayne? What? What are you talking about?
That word is hard to say sometimes. But
mind you don't cuss bad words,
Philanthropy. It's the throat that throws me.
Yeah.
You get to the
Philanthropy, yeah. I plan to do some more philanthropy. I said, no, don't. I was like, don't do that, man. You're not Bruce Wayne, bruv, to be throwing that word around like that. Come on, man.
Do you know what? Go on,
brother.
I was going to say, you know what word pisses me off when people say this? Is when people go, no, that's worse than that.
Worse.
Stop saying worse. There is no...
but it's too late now because we did that thing. You know the thing,
Yeah. I think that's something I would say,
Yeah, but now...
Worse.
Oh, now the problem is now, the pressure is getting worse. Has ruined everything because now people have stuck to the pressure is getting worse. Should I say in here?
It's getting worse.
It's not really because
that annoys the hell out of me. Worse.
Listen, now do you know the difference between objective and subjective?
Objective is what you're going for. Subjective is
What do you mean? Oh,
it's crazy because in my head it's like I feel like I know, but go on, Bubba, you
take
the floor,
no,
take the floor.
Did you see Eddie? Eddie was just like, Continue.
I was like, that's a lethargic question.
Yeah, that's a lethargic question. I used to get there and there mixed up, but not just like in speech. Writing.
Right, and a lot of people do. Yeah,
Mate,
bro.
story of my life, bro.
But you don't get the internet police.
No, but you get the internet police. But you know when someone's like said something, you get back at them, and then they correct. Delete it. When you fire back at someone and you get a spelling mistake,
delete
bro,
your whole existence, bro.
it is so annoying, you know. You're like, oh man, I had it, and then they get back at you, and it goes, no, it's there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
And his there, like his house, and people put HE''S, and someone will come and put capital. It's
he
actually-
is.
Yeah,
He is house.
He is house.
No.
He is house. He is house. Hey, delete this, bro. Delete this.
Nigerian Twitter gets someone else because they'll put am instead of I'm.
Oh, and then with pride.
I'm angry.
With pride. Bro, with pride. I'm alone.
Whenever I see that, I get so upset. Am.
What? I'm
Do you know how aggressive that is, bro? That's so aggressive,
bro.
I'm not having it. Am. What are you doing? I'm.
You need to write this. This
Pisses me off.
I am angry. I'm angry.
But we get cussed as well, Londoners, because of the way we say asked.
Oh, yeah.
Asked.
I asked you something. It's asked. It's asked. Hey, let me ask you something, though. Let me ask you something.
But also,
But that's our thing, man.
That's our
it is.
Like, man. We put Z on there, bro.
Yo, bro.
We say like a few times. Stop saying like. All right, cool.
How
Alright,
often
man.
do you think about the TH?
I'm getting mad, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, boy, I get that one a lot.
TH.
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 Yes, the.
Do you ever think about
The.
Oh,
the
I've got one.
three?
I've got one I hate.
Thorough.
Yeah.
Thorough. Do you know what I hate is when you know when people don't say that and they go that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oops.
Have you ever heard that one?
Say the two.
Instead of saying that,
Yeah.
they say that.
That.
What?
You never heard that one?
I've never
That?
heard that.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
So basically, we was doing a bit of this, and like he said it like that, and I was like,
Oh,
whoa.
I don't know if
You ever heard the that?
now that you've
That.
highlighted it, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. Like that.
yeah, it's
That.
But that's what I'm saying. There's so many of that though, because it's like,
But it's like
the,
it's, you know, it gets like it gets like that. It gets like that.
remember
You
people
get
say
that? Like
30, but wait, people say 35. People say 35.
35.
They'll say they'll do
That.
Yeah.
they'll
Oh
show
no!
their-
Do you know the
their
one?
teeth are-
The one I used to do was I say favorite.
Oh.
Yeah, I say
Yeah, I
favorite.
used to say that. Favorite.
Yeah, my favorite. It's one of my favorite videos. I wasn't opening my mouth a lot.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you just let
So I'm saying favorite.
Favorite.
People used to get at me, boy. It's favorite.
I used to say Crips.
Favorite.
Crips.
Crips. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
Instead
bad.
of crisp. I used to say Crips.
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 Let me get us some grips. Hey, what up, though, cuz? I Baba Tunde, cuz. I
Why
mind.
your brain like this, man?
Crips.
My uncle used to switch on that stuff for constantly say water. And it, like, yeah, but you'll get a clip of it that says water. And I'm like, big man,
Wait,
you're
it's
so
what?
passionate about
Water.
a language that's not yours.
You know it's water.
Yeah, it's water.
It's water.
Water.
Please, man, have some water.
I don't like when people say
Water.
yeah. Oh, that was that last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
You
that's
made that at Chelsea, bro.
bro.
What is this?
But I think
No, that
that's
was
how-
last year.
Yeah.
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 Last year. Well, we went there last year.
What?
And yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is.
What's your favorite word?
my favorite word?
If you had one word that you
my
could just
favourite
keep in your pocket and you could, you're like, that's my word.
I don't have a favorite word, but
What-
one phrase I need to stop saying. I need to stop. Oh my God. Someone would say to me like, so how's comedy, how's it going? I'll be like, yeah, it's good, man. Bit busy, you know, whatnot, but you know, and then I say this is always how I goes, yeah, but you know, It's what it is, isn't it?
It is
Oh
what it
my
is.
God.
It is.
And then
what it is.
I goes, yeah, but you know, it is what it is. And then I say that, and I need to stop saying this phrase. Like, to the point where every time I say it, I'm like, Mo, stop. And then I would say something like, yeah, you know, like touring and stuff, got show next week, and then I'm back and then filming. But yeah, man, you know, champagne problems. Why do I keep saying this word? Oh my God, I say it so much. Because
Champagne problems.
it's, you know what it is? Someone said it once and I was like, ooh, that's a great saying. That is a champagne problem.
I like listening to people
But
talk.
the
and
way
thinking
I throw this out,
yeah.
let me tell you something. There was a pound that every time I say it, millionaire. Millionaire.
I love listening to people say stuff and I go, I want that. You hear someone go, that's going to be mine for the foreseeable future.
Oh yeah,
I'm
take
keeping that in the
I love that
pocket.
one.
Oh, man, yo, I'm not going to lie. I think I want to make sure. You know, people,
Yeah, I was gonna say as well.
this
Yeah.
was a nice conversation. This is a celebrity.
I was gonna say
It was
that.
a nice. We could keep going with that as well.
No, we could. There's
so
many
stories,
man.
bro.
So many.
Mo Gilligan,
Thank you so much, man.
and I'm sorry for burping, guys.
I appreciate that.
really sorry.
That's what I say a lot. I appreciate that.
You appreciate
I say
it.
that word too much. No, I appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate.
my guy.
I appreciate
My guy.
My guy.
My guy,
My
yo.
guy.
I've
That's
heard you say
Mo's-
that a lot.
My guy.
I've heard you say that.
My
Say it,
guy.
my guy. You're
Well
right,
done,
yeah?
my guy.
My guy.
I've heard you say that a
I
lot.
like. You know when someone overemphasizes it. My guy.
My
Get the
G.
fuck out of here, man. Where you at? My guy.
You know what I like?
Is this Goodfellas? My guy. What's up, my guy? No.
I like it when the pod ends with Mo just.
No. Because
He goes on a rant, innit?
because you say you just say it off the tongue, innit? What's up, man?
I need to get you so much.
What's up? You alright? Yeah, I'm not too bad, bro. What's up, man? My guy.
Not your guy like that, you know?
We're not guys like that.
What's my name? Oh, listen,
My guy,
guys,
Mo.
it's always a pleasure you guys joining us, man. Another great conversation with a man like you. Do subscribe, you know, don't just come through and check us and leave. You know what I mean? Stick around, like, tell a friend to tell a friend, and leave those comments, man. Leave the comments.
Leave the comments. Let us know what you like about the pod, what you don't like about the pod. And most importantly, if you can like, subscribe, and hype up. That means a lot to us.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I can't believe we've been watching this Joy and the Juice just there.
Bro, I've been looking at them, bro.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad I didn't eat it.
No.
That burp would have been on clip.
That burp let you know, boy.
Fat Joe burp, boy.
Yeah, that burp let you know,
Look
boy.
at this boy. Look at this boy.
I'm
Look at
Eddie
this
Caddy.
boy.
I'm Eddie Caddy. Me. He's Mo Gilligan. And that's Babatunde.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What is
It's
that? Cut the camera.
you are very childish.